All right, everybody. In the car once again, sitting here bugging out on this Memphis weather. So a couple of days ago, it was freezing. The ice was covered. The streets were covered in ice, and people were sliding all over the place. And school closed down, and all of that good stuff. Today it's 70 degrees. Only in Memphis, man. And yesterday it was basically dang near a tornado. It was so windy. All right, my bad. I'm playing the music too loud. Let me get to what I'm doing today. And in this car chronicle, this is what I'm talking about today. Is having confidence in your own information, which basically means that you have to have confidence in yourself. Yesterday, I had an interview on Marketplace morning show with Sally Erships, and that interview led to another interview with another website, and they were asking me about sneakers, obviously, because that's what I do, are sneaker related businesses, even though I'm basically a media company and I help people start businesses and overcome the stuff that I've failed at so people can actually be better than I have been. But primarily people focus on what I've done in the sneaker business. I did an interview and I said some things about Nike's new Paul George shoe. And I said that I thought it was a really smart move by Nike and that it's good that they did so. I said nothing in the interview about potential sales. I didn't even bring it up. Well, overnight, a lot of people were writing and back and forth and doing things, and they were like, why do people think the Paul George shoe is going to sell? Well, I never said it was going to sell. I said that it was a good thing for Nike to do that and spend the money on it and create a signature shoe. Now, I write a lot about marketing, and I write specifically about footwear, but I write a lot about marketing and, the shoe industry on the whole. So I've been in the business for over 12 years. Now, as far as sneakers are concerned, I've been in my sneakers for my whole life. From college basketball to my high school to whatever. I've always been fascinated by the sneaker industry. And but for 12 years, I've been in the process of either owning my own shoe company or selling shoes or writing about shoes. So I have this extensive kind of history. Now, there are some people who've been in the business much longer than I have. And they work with the company, so they have a lot of data that I don't have access to. Well, one of those people made a statement, and I began to question my own knowledge or my own thoughts about what I had said. And then I realized, I said, wait a minute. I've been at this for 12 years. What I say is just as valid as someone who may have more data than me, because it's based on my own personal research. And this is what I want you guys to think about, and this is what I want you to take away from this. If you've done the research, let's say you're writing a paper. When you write a paper, you come up with a thesis, you come up with a statement, and then you provide support for that statement. And then you look at the refutation, or you look at the opposite argument against your thesis, and then you basically kind of debunk the refutation. The refutation, you take it down and say that this is not as valid as what you are saying, and then you conclude your paper. And that's how you write a paper. If you do your research and you spend time putting in the work and you have work experience, just because somebody's been doing something longer than you, it does not invalidate the information that you have. It does not make your information wrong. It simply makes your information and who you are and what you are doing, it makes that information based on your research another potential topic or idea for clarifying or studying a potential topic. You are not diminished because someone else may have more experience than you. You are not valid because someone else may know a little bit more than you. If you've spent your time studying and learning and applying support to the things that you are introducing to people, you are just as valuable and your thoughts are just as valuable. Don't ever second guess yourself if you know that you've been putting in the work and you believe in what you're saying and if you've researched it. Don't second guess yourself. If someone knows more than you, take that information, place it into your context, and then reintroduce it in your way. Your thoughts and what you know is just as valuable as someone who's older or who may have more information than you. It's just as valuable, and it's just as important. You have to believe that. That's it. Get back to this music. Me and Anderson .Paak, we vibing out. That's it, y'all. Peace.